Good morning and welcome to Realltom Football Watch-Alongs. My name is Realltom and I'm bringing the watch-along today for West Ham United taking on Chelsea on this Saturday lunchtime. If you are watching this stream on a replay, please do make sure you leave a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And it's been a lovely bit of midweek football, hasn't it, in the Premier League? Yeah, nice to have midweek Premier League sometimes. I streamed on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and now I'm back with you again. Yesterday was my break. Today, yeah, I'm happy to give you guys the content. So, West Ham, 2 defeats in the last 5, but they did beat Liverpool in a very, very good fashion. They beat them 3-2 at the London Stadium. That was a phenomenal win by West Ham. And Liverpool scored 2 goals, but it wasn't enough to get a draw. But they did have a defeat to Wolves, and they've just come off a draw to Brighton. So we'll see what happens in this game. I think it will be a 2-1 loss for the Hammers. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. What are your scoreline predictions, though? I swear last season West Ham beat Chelsea. Did they not? But as I say, they're in for a chance. If you can beat Liverpool, you can beat Chelsea. So let's just quickly talk about this weekend's schedule. So today it's going to be a double streamer. We're going to be doing this game, which is West Ham taking on Chelsea, and then later on at 5:30 kickoff. Coverage starts at 5:20. Watford versus Man City. And then tomorrow it's just going to be the one stream on Super Sunday, because weirdly enough only one game is being televised, so I'll be doing that one game. Annoying as, but there you go. And that will be a 4:30 kickoff. Coverage will start at 4:20. And that will be Aston Villa taking on Leicester. And then on the Monday Night Football, we'll be bringing you the watch along for Everton taking on Arsenal. That, my good fellows, is your weekend of coverage on Realltom Football watch alongs. And it starts here at the London Stadium. The kickoff is at 12:30. Tuesday, I'm not 100% sure about fixtures. Wednesday, neither. To be honest, I'm not a fan of the group stage, but hey yo. Kickoff then. It's about to get underway here. And we're about to see the team lineups. By the way, there's been a real title race this season. Chelsea, 33 points. Man City just 1 point behind them. A win for Chelsea, of course, will take them ahead of Man City, and bring them to 36 points. A win for Man City against Watford today would bring them to 35 points. Oh no! It's Ian Dark. Mate! You're joking me! That's the last thing I need. Listening to Ian Dark for an hour and a half. Where's Fletch? And hello, Fraser. How are you doing, buddy? Always a good atmosphere at the London Stadium. And Chelsea are going to be playing in yellow today. Should be a pretty tasty lunchtime fixture, this. And West Ham, still without Aaron Cresswell, they've got Lucas Fabianski, Issa Diop, Craig Dawson, Kurt Zuma, Vladimir Sofal, Thomas Soucek, Declan Rice, the captain, Ben Johnson, Jared Bowen, Michael Antonio, and Manuel Lanzini gets the start today. Alphonse Areola, Masuaku, Alex Kral, Harrison Ashby, and Mark Noble on the bench. Edouard Mendy with Andreas Christen, Thiago Silva, Antonio Rudiger, Reece James, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Jorginho, Marcus Alonso, Hakim Ziyech, Kai Havertz, and Mason Mount on the Chelsea lineup. Callum Hudson-Odoi and Christian Pulisic dropped to the bench. Timo Werner 2, Romelu Lukaku still no starts after that injury, but he is available on the bench if he is required. I would say that West Ham just have got the stronger lineup, but take nothing away from Chelsea. Thank you, Fraser. So, guys, I've got a question for you. Which yellow do you think is better, the Arsenal yellow or the Chelsea yellow? I think the Arsenal one is. And Manuel Lanzini actually, I didn't point out this, but it is his first start of the season. I didn't realise that. But in the Premier League, and Reece James is the top scoring defender in the Premier League this season and is Chelsea's top scorer. That's Reece James for you. David Moyes 2 games away from his 600 Premier League game in charge of West Ham. And I'm sure today he will be looking to make his mark on his fixture and maybe get a win to try and restabilise West Ham United after that little sloppy run of 2 defeats and a draw. Players will take the knee as the message is quite clear: no room for racism anywhere. The Rainbow Laces Foundation is gone now, but the message for racism is still very clear. And we're underway. Back to Christensen. Away by Thiago Silva. He didn't get the start against Watford, but he did come on at half time and make an impact. Right, here's Chelsea on the move. Mason Mount. Christensen. Alonso down the side. Mason Mount with the ball in. It's cleared away for the throw. Mason Mount having his wisdom teeth removed. Now fully back fit. Oh, I can't stand having my wisdom teeth removed. I had it done a year ago. Horrible. Here's Thiago Silva for Chelsea. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, Chelsea have lost quite a few games here at the London Stadium. In fact, 3 out of the last 6. Not great, but it's not bad either. Loftus-Cheek, free kick for Chelsea. Clip. Andre Mariner is the referee today. So Reece James, Chelsea's top goal scorer, is going to take this free kick. And an early opportunity for Chelsea to get something, and here we go. It was well defended by Declan Rice. And he was released when he was 14 years old by Chelsea. Today's opposition. I'm sure Chelsea will regret that decision now, because he's thriving for West Ham. And he's thriving for England as well. Here's Rudiger. Lovely ball in. Claim comfortably by Fabianski though. Rudiger got a goal in his last game. Sorry, not his last game. Well, not his last game, but he did get one against Leicester. A very good goal, in fact. Antonio Rudiger in their 3-0 win at the King Power. Alonso there looking to pick out Havertz. Zuma was the defender. Hello, Oliver. How you doing, matey? Chelsea win 2-1 Chelsea full time, I think. And Fraser's not a fan of Chelsea, of course. Declan Rice was strong there. Oliver thinks 2-0 to Chelsea. Good shout. What about you, Fraser? What do you think? Yeah, I think that the back 5 is the wrong decision by David Moyes. I really think they should be more midfield based. I don't know why he's done this. There's Lanzini. And now Mikel Antonio, but there was a foul. On Loftus-Cheek. It's going to be pulled back by Andre Mariner for the Chelsea set piece. Now, it's been a very long time since Andre Mariner refereed this fixture, but when he did do it last, apparently, he sent off Frank Lampard. I can believe that. Rudiger for Ziyech. Loftus-Cheek now. Jorginho. Loftus-Cheek, James. Ziyech looking to get it through. And into the arms of the grateful Lucas Fabianski there. You could see what Ziyech was trying to do. He was trying to get it through the legs of Dawson. But West Ham are not stupid. Fabianski to Dawson. Right, Mason Mount to Jorginho. He came third in the Ballon d'Or, Jorginho. That's higher than Cristiano Ronaldo. Reece James, sloppy, he's giving it away to Jared Bowen. He's got Lanzini up there with it. Bowen! Flashes wide of the post. Good shot. It was the mistake by... Sorry, it wasn't Reece James. It was Thiago Silva. But either way... It's a good chance, but... the angle was a little bit tight. Right, Thiago Silva cleared by Mendy. West Ham's throw. Now Chelsea know they've got to win this to keep themselves top of the table and firmly away from Liverpool and Man City because it's so hot up there. But it is Bowen. The cross by Antonio, the header by Soucek. He couldn't get it quite right this time. But that was a really big chance for the Hammers. West Ham have been the more attacking side. Chelsea have been going forward, but West Ham have just been the more attacking side, I think. It's a really good chance that. Right, Alonso to Jorginho. Christensen to Jorginho. Reece James running forward. Alonso. Mount. James! Well grabbed by Lucas Fabianski. Mendy was dicing with danger there. Rudiger kept him out of trouble. And now Loftus-Cheek, who went on loan recently for Chelsea. And now Ziyech on a good run. James clever ball, Mount cuts it back. Havertz hits the side netting. I thought that was in. Mount, I think he was offside there. I mean, Havertz could have got the goal, but I think that would have been chalked off because Mount, he likes to go in those blind positions, but yeah, he just wandered offside, in my opinion. I might be wrong, but right, Mikel Antonio. Mount did well to pick him off. Now Kai Havertz. %25 possession for West Ham, 75% of it for Chelsea. Who are dominating the play here at the moment. And the cross in by Mount, cleared by Issa Diop. Jorginho to Thiago Silva. West Ham recently, as I said earlier, gone with the change of formation. I don't agree with it, but it was almost a case if they needed to because of the loss of Angelo Bonner, who I think is out for the rest of the season. Yeah, it's not been that great, but it might just take some time to kick in. I mean, Crystal Palace, Tottenham took time to kick in, and then look what happened in the second half. Jorginho, excellent ball. Havertz to Alonso. Mount. Rudiger. Alonso, Mount. Jorginho. Chelsea seem to be going triangular with their passes and their movement. Is that working? I don't think so. Ziyech with the ball. Can he pick out Mason Mount? He can. Now can Mason Mount get the shot away? He most certainly can. But it took a touch. And it's cleared as far as Bowen. Rudiger's headed her away. One back for West Ham by Zuma. And then cleared as far as Diop. Now Declan Rice. West Ham starting to rack up the possession. There was the pass. It's cut out by Alonso. And then the challenge. So check allowed to continue. So foul. Bowen. Dawson. Declan Rice to Ben Johnson. Antonio, there's the pass. Lanzini. Chelsea win it back. Thiago Silva. And now Ruben Loftus-Cheek running forward. Mason Mount. Marcus Alonso. Alonso. Havertz. Away by Lanzini. Antonio. Havertz picked it up. And then Craig Dawson was there for West Ham. Bowen now. Got to make the clearance. Yeah, Oliver's right. This game does need a bit more spark. A bit more. Antonio's header on. Bowen just couldn't quite get there before it went out of play. Alonso hit it straight at Bowen and it's given away to Lanzini, who was sent down on the edge of the box. West Ham are going to get the free kick. We do. We need goals. 100%. West Ham are nearly as good as Arsenal in terms of the set piece scoring. Arsenal are the best set piece scorers this season after getting their new set piece head coach. There's the ball in. It's a wonderful one, and the header just wide. Well, it's a great ball. In fact, it was Loftus-Cheek who headed it away. Yeah, it's going to be a corner. I didn't realise, but and there's the corner. Dawson heads it on. It reaches Dawson again, and it's claimed by Mendy in the end. Couldn't get enough power into it. It was saved by Mendy once, and then it came off him, and then another shot. No, we're keeping him, mate. Because we are the set piece masters, mate. We absolutely are the set piece masters, 100%. You can't have him. We'll loan him to you for a month. Lanzini to Ben Johnson. And there's the crossing by Antonio, claimed by Mendy. Well, you can't have him. Not the greatest of balls by Antonio. A bit too close to the goalkeeper, Edouard Mendy. Lanzini. Picked off by Loftus-Cheek. And now Mason Mount leading the charge for Chelsea. Marcos Alonso. Cross blocked by Sofal, and then he also prevents the corner. Oh no, he doesn't. I thought he did, but it's ours, mate. I want to keep him. If we can keep scoring from set pieces, brilliant. Right, Hakim Ziyech is going to take this corner for Chelsea, and it's headed away by Dawson. Comes off in there and reaches Ziyech. Jorginho. Jorginho sent down by Declan Rice. And the free kick is sent the other way. It's a strange one, that. And Jorginho's got a yellow card as well. I need to see the replay here. Oh yeah, he does. He does grab. So Rice with the challenge, that was fine. And then yeah, Jorginho grabs hold of his leg. Christensen didn't win to Antonio. I don't know if West Ham have one. I think it might just be instinctive. Oh, shut up, Ian Dark. Can't stand Ian Dark. For those of you who don't already know. Right, Bowen to Rice. Johnson. Picked off by Loftus-Cheek, Manuel Lanzini. Now Mason Mount for Chelsea. Rudiger. I have to say West Ham have been quite tight at the back so far. There's barely any gaps being left open. James. Now Rudiger. Alonso with the ball in. It's a teasing one. And it's cleared away as far as Alonso, who goes to Rudiger. Now Thiago Silva. James puts it. And the header from Mason Mount. Claimed comfortably by Fabianski. The ball in by James was superb. Dawson was a little bit late getting across. It was an alright header, not the best. So 3-3 on attempts, 3 for West Ham, 3 for Chelsea, 1 on target for West Ham, 2 for Chelsea. For Chelsea going to Russia in the midweek. Oh, hang on a minute, here's Sofal. Good idea. Souček. Can Bowen get there? Ahead of Reece James? No. But it's won back by Sofal, then it goes out for the throw. West Ham are creating some good moves. Right, Ben Johnson for West Ham. Giving away to Loftus-Cheek now. Chelsea can counter. Declan Rice challenged him. Now Kai Havertz can continue. And the cross at the back post from Issa Diop. Took a deflection off Issa Diop, sorry. Good counter attack by Chelsea. Ruben Loftus-Cheek with a header. Headed away by a West Ham player. It'll be another corner. And there it is. That one was better. And the header by Thiago Silva puts Chelsea 1-0 in the lead. Great header. Yeah, lovely header by Thiago Silva into the centre of the net. Fabianski get his fingertips to it, but just couldn't save it. Chelsea was struggling to get a breakthrough, and just as West Ham were going into the game and racking up the pressure, Chelsea score. It is a soft goal to concede, I have to say. The defending wasn't great. Here's Ben Johnson. There's the cross from him towards Souček. Sofal with a shot. Good save, Mendy. Excellent save, and then Rice on the follow-up, claimed by Mendy again. Brilliant reading of the game. Brilliant counter-attack. Brilliant response from going 1-0 down. For West Ham, if they keep doing that, they'll be level soon enough. Right, here's Jorginho for Chelsea. Now Reece James. There's the ball in. Zuma made the clearance. Havertz was lurking and put in again. This time by Kurt. It was cleared away by Kurt Zuma. Chelsea will go again. Loftus-Cheek. That's not true. Surely not. Kurt Zuma's middle name can't be happy. Mount across the face of goal. And it comes for Ziyech. Loftus-Cheek. Comfortable claim in the end. By Fabianski, not enough power on the shot by Loftus-Cheek. It was a good position. Chelsea look really strong at the moment, don't they? Just is Rudiger running on that left-hand side. Brilliant run by Rudiger. Marcus Alonso Havertz made the run. And Issa Diop read that run superbly well. I know. The goal from Thiago Silva. Right, Ziyech then lining up another Chelsea corner. Thiago Silva's up there again. And there it is. Comes out to James. Christensen with the shot. From a long way out over the bar. Oh, I know. West Ham are good at putting set pieces to the back of the net, but not keeping them out of the net. Chelsea don't have one. Right, here's Declan Rice for West Ham. So foul. It's going to be a free kick. Dawson knew it. Oh, I love that chant from the fans. Super Tommy Tuchel. It's the first thing that Ian Dark said right today. Here's Hakim Ziyech. Tracking back. Thomas Tuchel's quite a high quality manager, so I can see why the chanting Super Tommy Tuchel. You know, the way he's improved Chelsea Football Club. Wow. Here's Marcus Alonso. Rudiger looking for the shot, bending it. Good block. It's about 10 minutes to go before half time. And here's Loftus-Cheek. Mount's going to try his luck. Not enough power. Claim comfortably by Fabianski. He had loads of space, Mason Mount. Should have got closer. Havertz, Ziyech, nearly found Loftus-Cheek, Jorginho trying to keep the move alive. And then the clearance by Ben Johnson, which took a touch off Mason Mount, and it will lead to the throw. Here's Dawson for West Ham. Oh, that's poor from West Ham. 20 final third passes, pass accuracy of 68%, 88% for Chelsea, and 68 final third passes. I have to say, there's a couple of West Ham men just stood there doing nothing when they could be. So short, so check to Lanzini, so foul. And Ziyech challenged well by Dawson. Clean as a whistle, that. So foul to Dawson. Yeah, West Ham are just struggling to get players into the game, really, like Ben Johnson and Bowen there. Mendy's made a mistake. Mendy brought down Bowen, and there's a penalty for West Ham United. The mistake by Edouard Mendy leads to a penalty for West Ham. And Santa Claus is in the house. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Yeah, what a mistake indeed. I know. What's Mendy thinking there? He's got to do better with his decision making. You can see the fury in Jorginho's face. VAR had a very quick check. It's complete. And that penalty is going to stand. Cool. Right. Manuel Lanzini this time for West Ham, not Mark Noble, because he's not playing today. But Manuel Lanzini with a big responsibility to score a penalty against Edouard Mendy. And it's in the roof of the net. Unstoppable penalty. Great pen by Manuel Lanzini. 1-1. I don't know. I think he was trying to be clever. And the West Ham fans are roaring again. That goal could be crucial for them. Absolutely crucial. I don't like streaming them because they're on that He's goal, mate. I just wish that 3 PM games were put on telly, mate. It'd make it a lot easier. A lot easier. So no, I never stream 3 PM games. Not even if it's Arsenal, just because He's goal, laggy, annoying. And Fraser is happy that West Ham have scored another goal. Yeah, Oliver thinks that this game's been boring. Well, it's not boring now. 5 minutes to go plus the additional time. And cut back here. Yeah, she's got a chance. Good block. Going to reach Jorginho. Rudiger's in there. And Fabianski just gets there first. This is a good game now. A very good game. Very competitive. Oh, can I join you, please? Oh, be quiet here, dog. Talking fake stats. I don't like you. I want Darren Fletcher. Thomas Soucek for West Ham. And West Ham's next game is against Dinamo Zagreb on Thursday. And you can see that on ESPN HD. Probably won't do that one. I don't usually do Europa League games. I normally tend to do a Champions League game on a Wednesday in the midweek. What? What's on Premier Sports? So you're starting to confuse me a bit now. What? That's all. Is that on Premier Sport? Right, Antonio to Rice. Sofal to Bowen. Sofal to Rice. West Ham hunting a second. Thomas Soucek. 2-0 to Burnley. And now Chelsea's turn to attack. Soucek was caught out. Hakim Ziyech for Chelsea. Across to Mason Mount. And there's the shot. A lovely goal, that. Superb counter-attack. Superb technique. Wonderful goal. 2-1 Chelsea just before half-time. No. Newcastle will not get a single win this season. 2-0 Burnley, all over it. I mean, Fabianski should not be beaten at his near post. He can save that. If that was Aaron Ramsdale, I would sell him and I'd get Burnt Leno in. Honestly. Because that is awful goalkeeping. As much as it's a brilliant finish by Mason Mount, it's awful goalkeeping. Absolutely awful. And Fraser's not happy that Chelsea have scored, but defo. Antonio there trying something from the kickoff, as you can see. Yeah, he saw. That's cheeky from Antonio, mate. He saw Antonio. He saw Mendy rather on the 18-yard line. Just thought I'll go for a shot from the kickoff. Masuaku is going to come on just before half time to replace Ben Johnson, the youngster who just hasn't got into the game today for West Ham. So, for those of you who are in here right now, I'm going to give you a little bit of a reminder of what is coming up for you this weekend. Oh, hang on a minute. Havertz has got through here, and then Fabianski smothers it. Yeah, sorry. So yeah, today, obviously, right now, 12:30 the kickoff, but obviously now 2-1 Chelsea. And then, Kai Havertz has got a problem here. Yeah, 5:30. I think I'm going to be doing the Watford Man City game. And physio is going to be really busy here at the London Stadium because there's a real problem for Kai Havertz. And it was Zuma's challenge. Makes the tackle. Yeah, Sunday. Yeah, I'd usually do it Sunday, a double, but of course, the Premier League have just been stupid and only put one game on television, so there'll be only one stream for me to tomorrow, and that will be the Aston Villa versus Leicester City game, which takes place at 4:30 on the King Power, and the coverage from me will start at 4:20, and then on Monday Night Football it will be Everton versus Arsenal. What's the matter? Half time at the King Power, then West Ham. With not the greatest in the first half, they've been attacking. Chelsea took the lead with Thiago Silva, and Vladimir Sofal nearly equalised for West Ham, but it was superb goalkeeping for Edouard Mendy. But then a couple of minutes later, and Edouard Mendy made a mistake himself and gave West Ham a penalty, which made it 1-1. But then a superb goal by Mason Mount, with poor goalkeeping from Lucas Fabianski, to make it 2-1 to Chelsea just before the break. Yes, the Premier League app says it's at the King Power. Anyway, let's not talk about the King Power Stadium. Half time. 2-1 Chelsea. Second half next. Yeah, the London Stadium. Half time then at the London Stadium. It is West Ham 1, Chelsea 2. Let's have a little bit of a look at that first half here. It started off really flat, but then it started to get much more entertaining from about the 15-minute point. We can talk about the press from West Ham. It was really good all game long. Then 29 minutes in, Thiago Silva from the corner, just a nice sweet header down that middle of the net. Fabianski does get a finger on it, but not enough to keep it out. And that's 1-0 to Chelsea. And Edouard Mendy makes a really good save with the help of Thiago Silva and his remarkable clearance. And then about 5-6 minutes later, what happens is that basically Edouard Mendy, as you can see there, it's just a little pack pass. Bowen's in. Mendy's not clearing it. And then he ends up tripping Bowen, which means the penalty. And that's poor goalkeeping. Well, it's not. That's not poor goalkeeping, but it's poor from Mendy. And the penalty converted brilliantly by Manuel Lanzini, right down the middle. Well, not more to the left side of the roof anyway. And then look at this. Look, Ziyech making that run down that left hand side. Mason Mount goes to him. Beautiful pass, by the way. Then this. Perfectly but set up. And Mason Mount, the touch, the finish. Absolutely unbelievable finish. I could look at that all day long. Thank you very much. A great finish. And that's about it for the first that happened in the first half, really. But the second half comes next at the London Stadium. Can West Ham get themselves back into this, or can Chelsea double their lead and continue thriving through the Premier League this season? Second half next. The second half then is about to get underway. Sorry, not the King, the London Stadium, and Romelu Lukaku is going to come on for Chelsea, and he's going to replace Kai Havertz. Chelsea with a slender 2-1 lead, re-earned by Mason Mount. Brilliant goal, and let Romelu Lukaku be hungry to get one for himself. Right, we're underway. Reece James with the Chelsea throw-in. Kurt Zouma for West Ham to Manuel Lanzini. The lineups are Lucas Fabianski, Dawson, Zouma, Diop, Sofal, Soucek, Rice, Masuaku, who's come on for West Ham just before the break, Bowen, Antonio, and Lanzini. And then the Chelsea lineup is Edouard Mendy, Christensen, Thiago Silva, and Antonio Rudiger. Reece James, Loftus-Cheek, Jorginho, Alonso, Ziyech, Lukaku, who's just come on, and Mason Mount, the scorer of the second goal for Chelsea. Rudiger plays a long ball, aiming it towards Lukaku. Ooh, Oliver. Crikey me, that's a big prediction. 4-1 to Chelsea, can you imagine that? Right, Lukaku to Mount. Jorginho. Christensen. Reece James. Andreas Christensen. West Ham's throw. That foul on Lanzini there, just a little kick behind by Loftus-Cheek. Right, West Ham, they need to get a Masuaku more forward, definitely. Antonio needs to have a couple more shots at goal. Bowen, I think, has been the most forward player for West Ham. Right, Andreas Christensen to Reece James. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Hakim Ziyech. Marcus Alonso. Ziyech looking for the cross. Took a nick. Corner. The crowd are a little bit subdued, a bit quiet at the moment. And there's the ball in. And it's behind for another corner. East Diop with the clearance. There's a lot of West Ham bodies in there defending that. And West Ham with just the one corner this game. This is Chelsea's sixth, and there it is. The clearance as far as Christensen. So far gets it away. Christensen trying to keep Chelsea's move alive. Is Antonio? He's done really well there, Antonio. Can Bowen get there? No, because it was lovely last-ditch defending by Ruben Loftus-Cheek. And the flag went up for offside anyway, though. Take away the offside, though. That was superb defending in the very last second from Ruben Loftus-Cheek, because Bowen could have been through on goal there. See, Ian Dark is saying that Ruben Loftus-Cheek was from Fulham, but I think he was, I swear he went on loan to West Brom. But either way, after coming off loan, he's always become a regular piece of the Chelsea lineup now. Diop to Masuaku. West Ham started today in the top four, but at the end of the game week, depending on the results, that they could be just out of the top five. A draw for Chelsea would mean that if Man City won against Watford today, they would go top of the league. But I doubt very highly that Chelsea are going to draw. Here's Reece James, Chelsea's top goal scorer this season. And I've already said it once, but I'll say it again. The crowd has really been missing from this game. And there's a foul on Romelu Lukaku there. It'll be a free kick for Chelsea. Little clip by Kurt Zouma. Just on the halfway line. Here's Jorginho, who came third in the Ballon d'Or race. In the end, it was won by Lionel Messi. And Loftus-Cheek did well. Nicked it away, sliding it across, looking for Mount. But Declan Rice did really well to clear it away. But the ball's with Reece James. So foul. So check inside to Bowen. Lanzini. Zouma. Now, according to Ian Dark, I don't know if this is true or not. I think it might be, though. Chelsea have only conceded once in a match in this match, but they've never conceded 2 so far. And this is a brilliant run, by the way, from Antonio Rudiger, and a shot from Ziyech over the bar. Really good run there by Antonio Rudiger down that left-hand side. It just falls for him, and he goes on a brilliant run. Oh, what a run that is by Antonio Rudiger. He puts it on a plate for Ziyech. He should put it in the back of the net. 3-1. Antonio to Soucek. Looking for Antonio again. Bowen! Oh, what a finish by Jared Bowen into the corner of the net. It's a very, very brilliant goal by Jared Bowen from so far out. Beautiful finish that. And for once this season, Chelsea have conceded more than one in a match. And it's the Hammers who have forced that. Lovely goal, Jared Bowen, though. 2-2. Oh, wait, there's a nutmeg as well, isn't it? Calls it. Oh, nutmeg. Look at that replay. Look, it's a nutmeg through Christensen. Well, may I just point out, Oliver, your 4-1 is out the window. That reaction from David Moyes is absolutely golden. Right, Loftus-Cheek to James. Chelsea will want to retake the lead. And it's another good run by Rudiger. So far was beaten. Alonso looking for the cross. Good block. Now Jorginho for Chelsea. To Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Reece James to Loftus-Cheek. Jorginho, lovely ball. Can Mason Mount finish it? He plays it across the face of goal. And Ziyech will chase it. Rudiger to Loftus-Cheek. The challenge on James. Chelsea have still got the ball. Mason Mount, James with the ball in. Lukaku, can he get there? No. And that was because of Lucas Fabianski. Lukaku doesn't quite look himself yet after that injury. Right, Lanzini to Bowen. Antonio. Masuaku. West Ham have made a good response to Chelsea having going 2-1 down. And drawing level. And there was a foul there by Thiago Silva just through the back of Jared Bowen. It will be a free kick. To be honest with you, Thiago Silva shouldn't be giving away that foul. Because he's got a player, he's got a defender in front of him. which could help out, but no, poor challenge. And there's the free kick from Lanzini. It's towards Dawson, who won the header. And Mendy punched it. And Souček was there waiting for the tap-in. But in the end, Mendy made up for his mistake and cleared it. I think they should put Kepa Arrizabalaga in for this game, if I'm honest. Mendy just doesn't look great either. We're at the hour mark, but Mendy doesn't look like Edouard Mendy today. I don't know why. And he never normally forgets to dive when a penalty's taken against him. I think that Kepa should have played. I really do. But here's Reece James for Chelsea. Mason Mount flashes it a creative goal. Cleared by Zuma for the corner. Right, Mason Mount lining up this corner. Cleared by Zuma, back in by Ziyech. And cleared for a second time as far as Christensen. Here's Loftus-Cheek for Chelsea. Jorginho to Mount. Now James, Chelsea's top goal scorer this season. Mason Mount. And Fraser is back in the hammers here. He thinks it. Oh, that's a good shout. 3-3. Oh no, 3-2. No, I think it'll be 3-2 Chelsea, if I'm honest. Chelsea looking to regain control here anyway. Antonio, there was a foul there on Loftus-Cheek. It will be presumably a free kick to Chelsea. Yeah, he just shoves him off the ball there. And Callum Hudson-Odoi, who's recently had a run of goals and a run of excellent form, is going to come off the bench here. Well, could it be another Reece James masterpiece? And that wasn't quite so much of a masterpiece. A wasted free kick, in my opinion. Yeah, substitution for Chelsea. Hakim Ziyech is going to be replaced by Callum Hudson-Odoi. He's had a good game, Ziyech. So let's just give you a reminder of all the goals today so far. So the first one, the opener, in the 39th minute, came from Thiago Silva from the corner, a header down into the centre of the net. Then the equaliser came from the spot from Manuel Lanzini into the roof of the net. And then Chelsea's second came from Mason Mount, the coolest finish in the game. Probably one of Chelsea's coolest finishes of the season so far. Here's Lukaku. Mount himself joining in, away by Rice. And then the West Ham equaliser by Jared Bowen from long range. No joy for Antonio. Mariner says for play on. Oh, who saw it when Andre Mariner just fell over? It's quite funny. Mason Mount for Chelsea. There's 25 minutes to go in this fixture. Don't forget to join us at 5:20 for the 5:30 kickoff of Watford versus Man City later today. Here's Callum Hudson-Odoi for Chelsea. Hudson-Odoi for Chelsea. And that's a wonderful effort by Mason Mount. He didn't quite get hold of it, but it was a wonderful shot. And it took a couple of goes for Fabianski to save that. Had to get a strong hand out. So let's have a look at the second half possession then. 46% possession for West Ham, much better than 54% for Chelsea. That's much more even. Basically 50-50. If you put it into perspective. Here's James. Giving away to Rice. Masuaki looking to clear. It was hit at Mason Mount. There was a bit of shoving there, so it'll be another set play. Kurt Zuma's gone down here on the touchline with an injury. Yeah, you can see Zuma might have done his hamstring there. That's going to be the end of the game for Kurt Zuma, you'd feel. Unfortunately for him. Hamstring problems are horrible, aren't they? So Pablo Fornals I think is going to come on to be the replacement of Kurt Zuma. And hopefully he will be available for Thursday in West Ham's Europa League game. Masuaku with the throw. And the cross in claimed by Mendy. Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball, that one. Alonso making the run down that right, that left channel. Stopped by Bowen, free kick. Reece James looking for the cross. Good block by Masuaku. It's a corner. Yeah, there's the substitutions. Zima were off for when I was on. And this, in the end, has been quite a very entertaining game. Took a while to get started, but yeah. The Southampton versus Brighton lineups are now available. A couple of the lineups will start to come through on the Premier League app for you as the 3 o'clock kickoffs commence in about an hour or so. Wolves versus Liverpool lineups are now available as well on the Premier League app. That's a foul there by Bowen on Hudson-Odoi. Didn't get any of the ball. Definitely a foul. And Christian Pulisic, who scored in the FA Cup final against Arsenal, is going to be introduced shortly. And there's the free kick. Alonso got a touch. Jorginho trying to keep it alive. But now West Ham are going to break. But Mount got back quickly to halt the attack. And here's the substitution. Marcus Alonso off, and Pulisic will come on. Yeah, as I say, the American scored in the FA Cup final when Chelsea were beaten 2-1 by Arsenal. And then he scored against Arsenal again at Stamford Bridge, but there was a disallowed goal because of an offside. From Kai Havertz. And in the end, Arsenal won that game 1-0. So he's quite a good player for Chelsea. Pulisic, he scores in the big moments, in the big games. "17 minutes to play. Chelsea need to find themselves a winner, or else they might lose their top position. So 3 points is crucial for those boys in yellow. Here's Lanzini for West Ham. Here's Masuaku. The ball from Fabian's game towards Antonio. Bowen. Fornals. Lovely little touch onto Antonio there. Can he keep his cool? He most certainly can. A Bowen. Oh! He was stretching and stretching, and it was a wonderful opportunity for Jarrod Bowen, and unfortunately he couldn't put it in the back of the net. But what a chance at West Ham. Started off with 4-0s, created by Antonio and nearly finished off by Bowen. Great chance. Bowen went down. It's a foul by Rudiger. It's a free kick for West Ham. And the Newcastle versus Burnley lineups are now available on the Premier League app. Was it a kick in his... Ooh. Was it a kick in his calf? I think it was. Anyway, Bowen is back on his feet. He's going to take the free kick for West Ham. And there it is. It's a poor free kick. Cleared by Pulisic. Back in by Bowen. That's better. And Mendy had to be careful there because Souček was lurking. He did claim it in the end. Nowadays, West Ham are always threatening from in the air play and set play. But this is a nice run by Andreas Christensen. It goes across to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Jorginho leaves it for Loftus-Cheek. Now Rudiger. Ever since Lukaku's come on, I've not seen much game involvement from him. I think it's not the great substitute. There's the ball in. Couldn't find Lukaku, as I just said. Hudson-Odoi, though. The shot from Jorginho. It was passed by Jorginho. Looking to sneakily pass it into the back of the net. Took a deflection wide. And it'll be the corner for Chelsea. And Mason out with the corner. It's a really good one. And the header by Loftus-Cheek was close. Can West Ham break? No. Chelsea are pushing West Ham into their own box now. But Vladimir Sofal has gone down, so he's going to need to be sorted out. If any of you are interested in boxing, maybe Arthur versus Yard the second might be something you want to watch. A bit of boxing. And if any of you are interested in the Ashes, that begins on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, Zenit versus Chelsea might be an option for a stream. And West Ham's next game is against Dinamo Zagreb, and you can see that on ESPN HD on Thursday in the final group, in the final campaign of the Europa League group stage. "12 minutes to go though here at the London Stadium. It's an exciting match, lots to enjoy, lots of goals. And Hudson-Odoi looking for the cross. It was not the best of crosses. And Lanzini with the hurried clearance. It'll come for Rudiger. Hudson-Odoi again. Here's Christian Pulisic. Hudson-Odoi looking to engineer a cross for Romelu Lukaku to attack. Hudson-Odoi again, Loftus-Cheek's head on towards Mount. Hudson-Odoi has kept it alive. Rudiger puts it in the box, and the header by Lukaku was one to forget. Much better defending by West Ham in the second half, much more solid. I have to say, Mount was a bit unlucky though there. Okay, I have to say, Ian Dark's not been that bad. This time, Ian Dark's not been that bad, but it'll be nice to get Fletch back next weekend. And here's Loftus-Cheek. Well, no, I won't be able to listen to it. Balls! Hudson-Odoi, I'm not that bothered. Look, yeah, Hudson-Odoi on that left-hand side is looking to tee up Lukaku. All the Chelsea players are trying to get Lukaku through on goal for a tap-in. But it's just not happening for him. Here's Christian Pulisic. Lukaku to Pulisic. It's been given away to Jarrod Bowen, who can now try and break free for West Ham. And Saeed Benrahma, who has found some form recently, is getting ready for West Ham. He was brought into the West Ham team when Jesse Lingard left the club. And there's Reece James looking to float it across the Hudson-Odoi. He does so. Now Jorginho, Loftus-Cheek, Lovely looking for Mount. Masuaku with the defending. The decision is goal kick. I think it might have got a touch off Masuaku, did it? No, it was just off Mount's toe. Yeah, good decision. Because that looked like a corner, and most referees would give that as a corner. That's a good spot by Andre Mariner. Fornals looking to break free, couldn't quite do so. But Bowen maybe can. He's beating Christensen. And he was looking for the cross. I think it might have got a touch off Thiago Silva. Bowen did well. It definitely got a touch off Thiago Silva. It should be a corner. Correct decision, my arse. Antonio looking for Sofal. He's done really well. Vladimir Sofal. The cross was deflected and then cleared away by Thiago Silva. Hudson-Odoi tracking back well. Hammered away by Hudson-Odoi. About 6 minutes to go in this fixture. And now Saeed Benrahma can come on. He's coming on to replace Manuel Lanzini, I think. And he made a mark in this match by scoring a superb penalty. And he's going to come off with a smile on his face. Now, Saeed Benrahma can sometimes have the impact late on in the game, so maybe Bowen looking for Antonio. Antonio was not alert at all. Just went over him. He was looking straight at flipping Mendy. Look for the ball. Christensen to Jorginho. Now Loftus-Cheek, 5 minutes to go. Still 2-2. Lukaku broken up by Souček. Thomas Souček is a very running defender, and that's a lovely ball by Fornals. But Christensen did well to head it clear. The throw was taken quickly. Masuaku. Oh dear! Masuaku makes it 3-2 to West Ham United. West Ham have done it again against one of the big sides. And it's poor goalkeeping by Edouard Mendy. It's ended up in the top corner, and the goal comes from Masuaku. And it could well be the winner for West Ham United at the London Stadium. West Ham 3, Chelsea 2. I mean, Mendy, the goalkeeper, is awful, but I'm not going to take away from West Ham what they've done here. And Chelsea have shown fight. Chelsea have shown composure in the first half, but in the second half, West Ham have come through much better. And if they can hold on for the remaining 2 minutes plus any additional time, they will have another historic win on their records this season. And Antonio could be through on goal here. Maybe it could be 4-2. Antonio for West Ham. Benrahma to Antonio. Bowen. Oh. Could have made it 4. Not so. Yeah, West Ham have been so much better in the second half, really. Their attacking play has improved majorly. The defending has been better. Bowen. I'm going to give my man of the match to actually... Masuaku, yes, he won the match, but my man of the match is Jarrod Bowen today. He has been everywhere for West Ham. I think that he's just been that difference today. He's been making some brilliant runs. His movement has been really good, and I really can't go against him. He's just been all over the place. in a very good way for West Ham. He scored a fantastic goal, and he's just been the player to look at today, really. So yeah, my man of the match is Jarrod Bowen. So this is quite something for Thomas Tuchel to look at, because it's the first time Chelsea have conceded more than one goal in a single Premier League match this season. And they've not conceded 2, but they've conceded 3. Right, Reece James, can Chelsea craft an equaliser late on? We'll see. Yellow card there for Sofal. Poor challenge on Pulisic. Here's Reece James for Chelsea looking for the cross. And it was defended well by Souček. And now he's gone down injured. Although he's back on his feet. Yellow card for Reece James. I'm not sure why. Might have been to do with that Souček incident. But 2 minutes to go, and then the West Ham fans can scream their hearts out. And Fraser called it. 3-2. And it's all thanks to Arthur Masuaku. It's not quite over yet, though. Reece James, here come Chelsea. Mason Mount with the cross. Hudson-Odoi. Back to Rudiger. Pulisic. And it will be cleared by Declan Rice. But only as far as Thiago Silva can. West Ham hold on. They've got just over a minute left. West Ham most certainly can hold on. Here's the counter-attack. And Christensen there floored Antonio. That's going to be a yellow card. Antonio stays down. Definitely an accident, but an accident is not an excuse sometimes. There's going to be 20 more seconds for those West Ham fans to wait. Then it's all over. The West Ham fans want Andre Mara to blow the whistle. They're not happy that the game's still going on. You can hear the booing. There's not going to be much left of this. He's not blown yet. think he's going to allow another minute or so. Now he does blow. That's the full-time whistle at the London Stadium. It's another historic win for West Ham United. The goals come from Thiago Silva in 39th minute. A lovely header goal. And then the equaliser on the spot by Lanzini. And then Mason Mount just before half-time put Chelsea back in front. But then a stunning equaliser by today's man of the match, Jarrod Bowen. And then the winner late on, a mistake by Edouard Mendy. It was from Masuaku. And Chelsea are stunned. They've conceded more than one goal in this match, finally. But take everything away. The Hammers get the win. Full time, West Ham 3, Chelsea 2.